When Hurricane Xander struck, Lake Mead, the iconic reservoir on the Nevada-Arizona border, held a startling secret. Nature often surprises us when we least expect it. Hurricane Xander's fierce assault on the southwestern United States left a trail of chaos. Still, it also unveiled a phenomenon that defied explanation. As the waters receded, a bizarre and captivating mystery emerged, challenging our understanding of nature's quirks and leaving the world bewildered. Lake Mead's water level has been on a pretty wild ride lately. It went up steadily since early April, and now it seems like it's hit the highest point for the year, standing more than 22 feet above where it was last year. Quite a climb, right? But this rise in water level comes after some strange and tragic events in the area, including finding a body in a barrel and a speedboat that somehow ended up at the bottom of the lake. Sadly, there have also been at least 23 deaths at Lake Mead just this year. The water level on September 7th was 1,066.32 feet above sea level. It's been hanging around that level and has dropped a bit at 1,066.25 feet. This is higher than they predicted earlier in the year when they thought it would be at 1,065.59 feet by the end of September. But remember that they might change how things work at the dams, like Hoover Dam, which can affect the lake level. It all depends on how much water comes in from Lake Powell and how much they let out through Hoover Dam. Speaking of Hoover Dam, they adjust the amount of water they release, depending on the electricity demand. If there's a high power demand, they release more water because it helps generate electricity. When demand is low and electricity prices are down, they release less water. Lake Powell is returning to its usual operations with a water level of 3,573.69 feet and reduced water releases in the past week. This shift comes after rising water levels at Lake Mead since July, while Lake Powell followed its typical seasonal decline. Currently, Lake Mead stands at about 34% of capacity as the 2022-23 water year ends, while Lake Powell is around 38%. Although another snowy winter could greatly benefit the Colorado River, relying solely on weather patterns to solve water shortages remains uncertain as climate change concerns persist, with some regions in southern Nevada and neighboring states still grappling with drought conditions. Reflecting on the past year and a half, Lake Mead has witnessed fluctuating water levels, adjustments to boat ramps due to the drought, and discovery of skeletal remains, and both record lows and recoveries in its water level, highlighting the complex challenges posed by water management in the region. When Lake Mead's water level dropped below 1,050 feet last year, it created a significant problem for Henderson, as some intake pipes that had been working for years couldn't pull water from Saddle Island anymore. This meant Henderson had to change things up and start buying its water from the Southern Nevada Water Authority instead. The Basic Water Company even declared bankruptcy because their pipeline went dry. Interestingly, even though the lake's water level is now more than 15 feet higher than the intake pipe, Henderson still buys all its water from SNWA. Then there's the curious case of the vertical speedboat, or Lake Mead monolith, a boat that had been underwater in the government wash area of the lake for years. It became a symbol of how the ongoing drought was affecting the lake, but the boat went from submerging to sitting on dry land in just 2 months as the lake level dropped. Now, only the front of the boat sticks out of the water as the lake's level stabilizes. In August, right before Tropical Storm Hilary arrived in southern Nevada, a monsoon storm caused serious damage to the Las Vegas boat harbor. The owners estimated the storm did more than $1 million in damage to the docks and other facilities that the boating community relies on. Sadly, it's also been a deadly year at Lake Mead. By Labor Day, the National Park Service urged visitors to be extra cautious due to safety concerns. There had been 23 fatalities and several serious incidents throughout the year. Among the tragedies was a fatal crash on August 12th involving a boater now facing a DUI charge. Additionally, 6 other deaths were reported, including 3 in a multiple car crash. What are the key challenges and complexities faced in managing water resources in areas like Lake Mead? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more like it, leave a like and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Tap the bell icon to turn on notifications to stay updated with all our latest videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.